Well, Florida State's a winner 68-54, and Coach, I mean, I know the end game is whether you win or lose, but there are certain things here tonight without Glenn in the lineup. I thought your guys acquitted themselves pretty well, particularly in that first half.
Well, we did, you know, our competitiveness was much better. And still, so you know, you at the same time you're disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
Because of, you know, there's some things that we constantly emphasize and we need to get better at. But our competitiveness, our fight was much better, and you know, some stats can be misleading. You would think that we didn't defend quite as well in the second half, and we didn't. But one of the reasons why is because we had so many turnovers in the second half, and so you know, and then they get a lead and they make a couple shots that, you know, if the game was a little close, probably wouldn't make. But did a pretty good job on the glass. But you know, the bottom line is, you know, we shoot 12 free throws in the first half, very aggressive, and only 2 in the second half. And their pressure really hurt us. Our guards just need to do a much better job of understanding how to handle pressure.
What did you see from maybe the 12-minute mark of the first half to the end of the first half? What teachable moment did your team learn in that span?
Well, the one thing was, you know, you're not going to score on Florida State on the first side or the first action. You got to keep breaking them down. Once you break them down, now maybe you get a post feed or you get a roll on the ball screen or you get a drive and kick. When we got in trouble was when we kept banging our head on the same spot in the wall and wondering why we have a headache. You can't keep doing the same thing. And we have to show the guys on film. There was a stretch where we had 6 straight turnovers. And all of them, none of them were, you know, just dreadfully awful plays. They're just bad decision after bad decision. And you can't do that, especially on the road against the top 20 team.
All right, I know you said you hope Glenn can get back into the lineup on Saturday. Without him in the lineup tonight, Brian Gregory gave you a double-figure effort. Daniel Miller, I thought, played very well, particularly in the defensive end.
I told Daniel that was a tremendous effort. That was the competitive toughness that we need to have to move this program forward. He showed tonight.
Against good players.
Against really good players, and he competed. And that doesn't mean he made every shot or made every great play, but when he competes like that, you see why I feel that before it's all said and done, he can be a great player in this league.
I know this is almost an unfair question because you haven't had a chance to look at tape and grade it. This combination of games you knew was coming in this stretch of this month, which has been very difficult. Do you feel, though, at first glance, your team has gotten better here in the last 6-7 days?
Well, it'd be hard for anybody to watch us and not think that we're a much better team than we were earlier. You know, we had some tough, you know, battles, and you know, 40 minutes sometimes maybe is a bit too long for us. And for 25 minutes, we probably have a better, you know, record right now. But we need to understand that, and we need to you know, use up those timeouts to try to slow some things down. Our guys responded pretty well coming out of timeouts. Julie hit that big free.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't control everything, and our guys need to do some better job in handling some stuff.
And it doesn't count unless you validate it with something on Saturday, right?
Yeah, we got to turn back around and have 2 good days of preparation and play well on Saturday.
All right, Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
That's Brian Gregory, 68.